Alright, starting off the new year, something a little bit different. We're going to do the whole day workout-wise. First thing in the morning, if I get up and eat, as soon as I get up and eat, Brady gets up and eats. It's like what we do every morning. I feed him, and then I make my own food. So he does his thing, staring at me, then I do my thing. So, as always, first thing in the morning, I get up, and the first meal I'm going to have every single day, as long as I get them. If they didn't ship them into me, then I'm obviously not going to have them. But as long as I got them in my shipment from Nutrition Solutions, I have my pancakes. So today it's like potato oatmeal pancakes, which are badass. And every week it's a different pancake that comes, and it's different meals. So it's like it's constantly evolving each week. It's never the same two menus. So like one week it'll be red velvet, the next week it'll be cinnamon pancakes, whatever the case may be. With my first meal of the day, I don't call it breakfast because I just eat X amount of meals during the day. I have my multivitamin. I take a baby aspirin every day. Obviously the multivitamin for health reasons, and the baby aspirin, same thing. Health reasons. Have been doing it for the last maybe 4 or 5 years per my coach Phil Hernan. And on the pancakes, it comes with a little thing of Smucker's sugar-free dressing, and I add more Walden Farms dressing to it, which syrup. I'm like a big fucking syrup dude. Like I drown my shit in syrup. And on top of that, you'll see me add, it's about a tablespoon of liquid beef aminos, which I'm down to like 2 bottles now. They don't make it anymore. It's my favorite source of protein that's not a whey protein. And I'll add it to shakes. I'll add it to, my pancakes, oatmeal, whatever. It's just a quick source of protein. It's beef protein, and there's no fat in it, which is great. So you get the high quality protein without having all the saturated fat that's in the beef itself. And it doesn't upset my stomach. So in the morning, I'll always have a full liter of water with my breakfast too. You can see me here. I'll try to drink that whole thing, with my meal. If not, I'll just continue drinking it after my meal, and then I'll start my day. Like this is the same shit every single day. I'll get up and do the same stuff. Then it's time to work. So before I even get to breakfast or that first meal of the day, breakfast is what other people call it, I'll actually be doing emails in bed before I even get out of bed. So I start doing my emails in bed. Once I'm fully awake, that's when I get up. I take Brady for a walk. I eat that first meal of the day. And then I get on the computer. Now, a lot of times I get sidetracked on the computer, and if I don't pay attention to the time, I'll be 3, 4, 5 hours on the computer doing stuff and not even realize I haven't eaten. I got to get to the gym. I got to get to my clients. There's just so much shit that goes on once you get involved in the emails and stuff that, you're interacting with people. They're writing you back. You're writing another person an email. Their other person sending you it back. So it's like constantly going. And if you really don't pay attention, time will get away from you. So you really have to kind of not set boundaries, but be aware that you got to eat. It's going to be 5, 6 hours if you're starving your ass off. You got to eat, and you got to keep track of time, or it just gets out of hand sometimes. But again, sometimes I get sidetracked because Brady gets bored, and if I'm not paying attention to him, he'll come in here, literally climb my lap like this, and he'll just want to sit there. He's 36 pounds, so he just. Not the smallest dog in the world, and once he gets up there, he doesn't do anything. He'll just sit there. If we're uploading a video, whatever, he'll watch the YouTube. If he hears my voice on the computer, he'll watch it, and he'll just kind of sit there and chill. But yeah, this is what he does. You can see he just sits there and kind of looks around. There's nothing on the floor right there. He just likes to sit in the chair with me. So he's like that too. If I'm on the couch or something, he'll run from the kitchen when he's done eating, go sit in the couch and lay on top of me or lay next to me or whatever. So I'll do this for a few hours, and then I'll get ready to go to the gym, and now it's time to head to the gym. So first thing I do when I'm getting ready for the gym is I do my pre-workout, quote-unquote, ritual. So the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy training is what's going on right now, and you guys will see that, which is actually a time under tension training with it mixed. And my pre-workout is 1 scoop of Adrenal Rush, 1 scoop of Erupt, 1 scoop of BioS3 Intracell. That's the powders. And each one of them serves its purpose. You guys know what's in them. I don't have to push them. I don't have to talk about them. You know what's in them. You know why I take them. And I take the Pyretic, which not for the fat burning, but for the performance aspect of it. I can't stress enough how much endurance you have with the Pyretic. You will not get winded during cardio. You will not get winded even if you're doing supersets and giant sets. You will not get winded. The stuff is crazy. And then the new VasoGorge product, again, trying to get as much pump as we possibly can while we're inside the gym. Fill up the muscles with as much glycogen, blood, water. With that also comes, the vitamins, minerals, everything else that you want to get in there to make the muscle cells anabolic as possible. Quick little secret, I suck at fucking taking pills. So I can't take the whole handful. So I have to take them 3 or 4 at a time, and hopefully not fucking choke on them while I'm taking them. But You know, it is what it is. You know, if you're going to be a bodybuilder, you're going to learn how to fucking swallow pills. You know, you're going to be swallowing supplements, steroids. I mean, that's just the way it is. When I was a kid, I couldn't actually swallow pills, which was, I had to learn real fucking fast.
The part where you guys can totally make fun of me. Now, my iPod was dying because it was an old iPod. So I went out and I got this new iPod. It's like the iPod Nano, whatever. The old iPod, it was from like 2009 or something like that, right? It didn't have Bluetooth on it. So basically you needed to have a cord that went inside the iPod. So I had the Beats headphones. I needed new headphones. Got the new iPod. I was like, oh, it's got Bluetooth. I'll get wireless headphones. I've never had the wireless headphones. And then I'm like, fuck, if I forget to charge them and I get to the gym, it's going to throw my fucking, you know, whatever. I'll just get the ones with the cord. So I get the ones with the cord. I take them home. I plug them in the thing. It works fine, right? Then I'm like, what if I get the ones with the cord and I get the wireless ones and I just keep both of them? So like if the wireless ones die, I'll have the ones with the cord inside my backpack already ready to go. I'm like, cool, fuck it, I'll just go buy the wireless ones too. I really want the wireless ones. So I go to get the wireless ones and on the back of the fucking box, I see this cord. And I go, huh, now mind you, I haven't shopped for a fucking Bluetooth anything, wireless anything. I never, ever, not once, right? So I go up to the lady and I was like, what is this cord on the back of the box? I had never even looked at the back of the box, right? There's a spot on the wireless ones right here. No, that's the charging thing. See, I still don't know what the fuck it is. Right here, that there's a cord that plugs in. If they die, they just work like regular headphones. I felt like such a fucking retard. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So even if they die, I can still use them? She's like, yeah. Yeah, everybody knows that. I'm like, fuck. So I bought the wireless ones. I got to return the other ones because I just don't fucking need them. And I'm like, I didn't even look at the back of the box before. If you look at the back of the box, you could probably figure it out pretty easily, but I'm so fucking dumb that I thought if you had wireless, it doesn't fucking work unless they charge. And then it's like a 5-minute charge will give you 3 hours worth of fucking charge time on the headphones. So even if I forgot to, I could plug it in before I go to the gym and have 3 hours. I'm not going to be at the gym for 3 hours. So I got the wireless headphones. I'm super excited about them, but I feel like a fucking retard because I didn't know that you could just plug it. Fuck, let's go to the gym.
Alright, and first back workout of the new year. So we're going to start with close grip pull downs. You can see here what I'll do is I'll hit 4 really smooth reps, and on the 5th one, I'm actually going to pull it down real slow and controlled. This actually really does change the way the rep feels, even though it's just 1 rep like that. And then go back to 4 reps again, smooth. And then again, right about now, it's really starting to get difficult and burn like a motherfucker. Now you're going to hit that again after that, the second round of 4. Another slow one, and now you're going to go ahead and continue to squeeze. You can see the range actually shortens a lot in those last few reps. Like you really fatigue fast doing this. Moving on to seated row. So from there we do 3 sets for the close grip pull downs. Seated row, you're going to see that I lean a little bit forward, but I'm trying to really concentrate on squeezing the back and not really leaning forward too much so that I don't really round my back and fuck with my spine at all. Again, 4 reps and then the slow one. Really, really, really tense through that whole fucking range of motion, that 1 rep, and then again, squeeze. Good, there you see Marissa right in the background saying what's up. And again, 4 reps, smooth, controlled, and then squeeze again. And down. The time and attention principle like this, I don't really know why Dennis James set it up this way, and I just figured I would just follow it as he, you know, kind of put it out there. And I'm sure there are other ways to do it, but this is just kind of my starting point to see what this does. So by now I'm actually getting a really good pump, and you can actually see the V-taper. My V-taper is really starting to kind of get exaggerated by this exercise. And you know, the row movement was like a mid-back movement, so my upper lats are starting to really flare out pump-wise. And you can see me shake as I pull them down, like the muscles are actually fatiguing by the 3rd exercise. And the weights are fairly light. It's not like you're training super heavy. But again, as you go to squeeze down that rep and come up on that slow rep, you really feel that start to fatigue the muscles. Not in the joints, not in the biceps, not in the tendons, in the muscles themselves. Moving on is that pull down machine by, I believe it's Life Fitness, I think makes it. I love this machine. And again, by now you can actually see the muscles on my back starting to kind of, I don't want to say inflate because it's such a fucking stupid term, like it sounds so dumb. But you can actually see them starting to really swell up and at this point, like my back is very fatigued already. Most of the muscles in my back have started to get fatigued, and just like slowing that rep down just for that 2 reps during the set makes a huge difference. Now, does it build more muscle? I don't know. Does it, cause more growth? I don't know. Is it gonna save my joints? I believe so. I really believe this is a way to train to save the joints. I'm not saying that this is gonna make you bigger faster. I'm not saying Dennis James has found the key to make everybody a monster. What I'm saying is, he has tried to find a way to save the joints and the tendons by training a different way. And, Dennis has been around a long time. So, he's had a lot of the same problems that many of us have that have been around for a long time. Here is the seated row. And this one, I move the seat down and I just stand. I don't actually sit on it. And I actually feel this right like in my mid-back. Again, you can see like the mid-trap like starting to contract and work. And that's pretty much where I feel this. You can also see that one of my arms is higher than the other. That is from the shoulder injury. It's not the angle of the camera. It is the rotator cuff injury that, you're just going to have, these issues and imbalances no matter what. It doesn't even matter. Even if I had surgery, I'd still have these imbalances, which people could tell me, get the surgery. I know so many people have the surgery and are worse off or just not any better off, so fuck it. Final exercise, stiff arm pull downs. At this point, I'm pretty fatigued, and you can't use much weight on this. But again, it's like you hit those 4 reps, and as soon as you slow it down to that one slow rep, it makes it so fucking hard muscle-wise. And at this point, it's one of those exercises where your tricep gets a little pumped too, because it's a stabilizer for the movement itself. And I'll be honest with you, I've only done like 2 workouts. This is like my second workout like this, but a bunch of people are staring at me in the gym like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, his rep cadence is off. He's not using much weight. They stare. They kind of look like, what the fuck is he doing? They're probably curious as to why I'm only doing a rep here, a rep there, really slow, and not like the whole set. But like I said, once I saw the protocol, I said, just let me try it. I can't knock it until I tried it. Let me see what it does, if I can save my joints. And I noticed that all the muscles that I trained when I did it the other day just pumped right up really fast. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just continue with this for a little bit. Finish off with some abs, and that is the first back workout of the new year. Hopefully you guys can take this and use it and learn a little bit from it, maybe mimic it, try some shit on your own, and it'll do you some good. So happy New Year, guys. Get in the fucking gym, keep killing it, and let's get a fucking move on with 2017. We're out.